We're live.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
It's a little dark over there.
A little bit.
Better?
I mean, we were already bright. Now we're just super bright. Looks like I haven't seen the sun in months. Are you on Instagram on that, Beverly?
Yeah, about to be. What's up?
What are we doing here?
We're giving stuff away. And we're providing free success tips.
Okay. Giving stuff away and providing free success tips. Awesome. Little Saturday late afternoon giveaway. I'm down. Let's do it. What's up, Will?
Sup, broski? Richie Hustle's in the house.
Yeah, Richie. Some free value and some free giveaways.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of the point of giveaway, though. Paid for giveaway would kind of defeat the purpose.
Yeah, I agree. Couponing likes free stuff. Gabe.ms threw a thumbs up. Casual Flipper just joined. Alan Fernandez. What's up, everybody?
What's up, Marcio? Andrea, hello.
Ted, where's my freebie? Ted, you got to come downstairs and get it.
Gotta come down and get it, Ted.
So yeah, we're just what even day is it? Saturday?
It is Saturday all day. Yep.
We're just hanging out at the office. Came in.
Yep.
Did some work. Had some lunch. And now we're giving shit away.
Yep.
But
what?
I don't want to forget always the real reason why we come on lives, regardless of the social media outlet, is to provide value. You know, we want to provide as much value as possible. So if you have any questions to ask, now is the time to ask them. You know, this is essentially a live Q&A with Sebastian and myself. And we understand the ins and outs of running successful businesses, especially successful Amazon businesses. So if you have any questions, please shoot. That's what we were here to do. This is a good question. This is from Steven_89. Sebastian, you could answer this. He said, how do we use multiple monitors to optimize FBA research?
I would, well, you're first going to want to get the hardware. So get yourself a pluggable. They're about a little over $100, or actually a little cheaper, I think, now.
I think I paid 90 something the other, like 2-3 months ago.
So you just type in pluggable, search it on Amazon. You get yourself one of those, and then you get yourself, the monitor setup, left, middle, right. And the way that we do it is on our left, we'll have our product catalog. In the middle, we'll do our Amazon research. So we'll have Amazon.com open. And on all the way to the right, we'll have the PO. So left is the vendor supplier catalog, the middle is Amazon.com, and right is the purchase order that we're putting together. So it's kind of like reading left to right. First thing we do is we're analyzing the catalog, or maybe you're using some sort of third-party sheet scraper, you're analyzing the information there. Then in the middle, you're looking at the listing, looking at Keepa, using all the different third-party Chrome extensions you have to analyze it, make sure that you're sourcing correctly, because you don't want to be purchasing products you're not making money on. And then over here, you're putting that information into an order that you're going to be sending over to the vendor. And that's the process. I mean, efficiency-wise, how much time has that?
Cuts it in third, probably.
Yeah, if not more. And then you use other tools to build that out, other Chrome extensions. Early on, we used to have 6 buyers at one point. Now we have 3 who are doing double the profit that the 6 were. So,
yeah, it's pretty exceptional. Moroccan Boss Lady said, what list scanner do you suggest for wholesalers? We suggest Scan Unlimited. There's actually a 50% off link in our Instagram profile, so you can save 50% on the monthly for life for your monthly sign up. So check it out. That's what we suggest all the members of eSellers RI to use. And actually, someone just said one day I will be in eSellers RI.
Awesome, Manuel. We look forward to it.
Yeah, we do look forward to it.
Yeah, don't jump on it now if you want. no better time to get in than what's going to definitely be the busiest fourth quarter
100%.
Amazon or e-commerce has ever had, ever. So we're excited. We're already got our toys in. We got more toys coming. A lot of holiday items already in our warehouse are shipped out to Amazon because we're worried about COVID limits and we're worried about just logistic kind of just traffic jams. So we want to get everything in now so we don't get stuck with product in our warehouse and unable to send it out to Amazon.
Yeah.
Amaria says, can you talk about the process of training your VA? Do you aim for people already knowledgeable with sourcing, or do you prefer to train from scratch? It's a great question.
Yeah, so it would help if they had experience with Amazon, because training someone from scratch,
proper experience.
Yeah, proper experience selling on Amazon. It's definitely helpful. It cannot hurt. There's really no negative to them having prior experience because it's going to cut down the amount of time you're going to be training them. So we would suggest having someone who has an understanding, and really to train your VAs is no different than training any other employee. You have to spend the time showing them exactly what you want done, and not only what you want done, but how to do it. Because if you don't show them how you want it to be done, they're going to do it their own way, and their own way is probably not the way you want it to be done. So it's important to spend the time, whether that's 4 hours a week on video calls. Also, you want to spend the time reviewing their work, reviewing their orders, if that's what they're doing for you. If they're finding distributors, you want to spend time reviewing those distributors and making sure that whatever they're doing it properly. And if they're not doing it properly, cut your losses. There's so many different VAs out there. Cut your losses. Don't keep them on for too long. Move on. Find a new one.
Yeah. Yeah. And the process is, it's really about showing them. You have to first show them what your goals are when it comes to sourcing, what your minimum profit is, dollar percentage, what kind of products you want to go towards, stay away from. Maybe there's certain restrictions, how to check for those restrictions, show them, how to find whether a product's hazmat or not, whether it's oversized, analyze listings to ensure it's not a listing that maybe Amazon's not on today, but 95% of the year they are on that listing, or that they don't purchase a listing that currently you're profiting on, but it's only because it spiked in price 2 days ago and the rest of the year you'd actually be losing money on or breaking even. So once you understand the proper way to analyze products, you just spend the time to teach them. And when it comes to, if I had to choose experience over passion, all day, Eric and I would choose passion.
100% passion.
Because if somebody has the passion and the want, the willingness to learn, it's going to be much easier to scale and help them grow, and then help yourself grow your own business.
I agree. Dolce Vita, letting you in the live. See what she's got to say. I think this is Tammy.
Okay.
Let's see if she joins. Here she is. Hey.
Excellent.
Oh, she's exited.
Excellent.
It's all right. All right. So Will Compare said, why is there a misconception that there's no margins when buying through distributors versus brands? I really think that misconception comes from the people you surround yourself with, because in the group we encircle ourselves with the positive sellers who are crushing on Amazon, that misconception doesn't exist because they're all crushing it. So it really depends on who you're surrounding yourself with. And there's so much opportunity out there. There's literally tens of thousands of different products to sell from thousands of different brands that may exist on Amazon, may not exist on Amazon, could use improvements on Amazon, already selling phenomenally on Amazon. There's so much opportunity through selling brand name products on Amazon that it's endless, and it's not going anywhere either, because Amazon can't do it. They can't do it all themselves. They're not going to make variety packs, bundles, and kits, and they just can't keep up with it. They need third-party sellers like you and I.
We just look at the data, and the data shows that more listings are being created, and a majority of listings on Amazon are sold by third-party sellers. When you look back 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that number, the third-party seller number, continues to increase. You know, the numbers don't lie. Data doesn't lie, especially when there's that much of the data there to view. And it shows us that an overwhelming amount of listings are being sold through by third-party sellers like Eric, myself, and you out there. So, and that opportunity is not going anywhere. It's going to continue to grow. And to Eric's point, anyone who's in our inner circle, they know that distributors will always provide you with a lower cost than the brand, unless of course it's a brand new brand that doesn't have distributors and the supply chain logistics set up yet. Then you might have an opportunity to have an exclusive deal where you have the best price. But if it's a name brand, that name brand is always going to give the distributor who's providing them with $100 million plus in revenue a year the better deal, even though you might have exclusivity with them on Amazon. Let's get real. It's no matter how big of a seller you are, you're not going to compare to the distributors who are supplying nationally, at least not yet. E-commerce hasn't got there yet. It continues to grow massively faster than any other area of retail, but it's not quite there yet.
Nope. All right. For anybody who's just joining, this is also live. If you're on Instagram, this is also live on YouTube. So if you're home and you want the full TV experience, I know Richie's probably watching on his TV right now. He's probably got the big screen up. So if you're looking for the more like we're in your living room experience, then slide over to YouTube. You can watch it there as well. We're going to kind of speed up some of these questions because we're getting way behind here. The Brandon Pace said, what is your best advice on how to convince a company to let you sell their product for someone who is just starting out in the wholesale model?
Well, if you're just starting out, we kind of go through this in our brand workshop. Well, not kind of, we thoroughly went through this in a 6-hour brand workshop. But at the end of the day, it's a value ladder. You need to build out a plan. So you're going to look at that brand's listings. You're going to look at its competitors' listings, and then you're going to present to that brand what you can do, a value ladder. You know, you're going to create bundles for them. You're going to advertise. This is how you're going to advertise. You're going to customize their listings. This is how you're going to do it, so on and so on. You have to put yourselves in their shoes and say, if I was this brand and I wanted to scale on Amazon, what kind of partner on Amazon would I need? Once you do that, the rest will unfold. But don't just jump in it and tell a brand, hey, I want to sell your products. I sell on Amazon. That won't suffice. They hear that hundreds, thousands of times. You need to provide value.
100%. So for anybody who's just joining, in a couple minutes here, we're going to be giving away some cash prizes. In order to qualify, it's not too late to qualify for the cash prize. You have to go on our most recent Instagram post, type the words in 3 different comments, FBA, or the letters in 3 comments, FBA, and share the post with a friend. If you can do that, when we start giving away some cash in about 10 minutes here, you'll be entered to win. And essentially the reason why, right, we're giving away money is because we truly believe in the entrepreneurial mindset, and we believe there is so much opportunity out there for everyone to achieve success. So we're hoping that if you're in a financial position and we give you $100, $150, $50, whatever it is, you use that to grow some sort of income for you, whether it's going garage sailing and buying new stuff and flipping it on eBay, or starting a car wash business. Whatever you use that money for, please just don't go to Applebee's unless you're already financially stable, but use this money to gain financial freedom.
I'm just doing it because the shit's fun. It's fun to see people win. People get happy. It's enjoyable, man. That's why I'm doing it. I don't mind if you spend it at Applebee's. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself.
All right. Moroccan boss lady, to follow up on the UPC scraper, said that's what she's using now. Great. Should I invest in toys? I'm in books now. Listen, books are great, you know, but books, I feel like books is like, my personal opinion about books is like if you've ever been skiing or snowboarding, books is like what's the blue? Yeah, but books is like the bunny slope, right? Like, yeah, you're going to gain some skills necessary to become successful on Amazon. The amount of money you could make, it's lower than the other business models on Amazon. And then really, if you want to get to that next level, you got to start selling other products. You got to either get into private label or start selling brand name products, doing retail arbitrage. You got to expand your product selection. You know, books is great and all, especially if you're just starting, but it's very challenging to grow up, you know, a multiple million figure business selling books. I don't know many booksellers that do. I don't think I know any booksellers that do more than a couple $1 million a year in sales. I know Romer does like close to $1 million. Other than that, I don't really know anybody. Maybe I'm missing somebody, but it's tough.
There's somebody out there.
I'm sure, yeah. 100%.
But it's extremely difficult. The point you're making is it's more. I mean, why would you subject yourself to just one category?
Yes, expand your categories.
Yeah.
We got some questions over there?
We had one just pop up. Sheena asked, do you have a template like you need this X amount of sales and this X price to achieve your profit goal, or you just do it as long as you are getting profit? No, we definitely set ourselves with some prerequisites and our buyers, we set them with prerequisites of profit margins, of sales, and we don't just purchase anything and everything, but that's our model. There are others who have different models and they only purchase 4 or 5 of an item, and as long as it's somewhat profitable, they'll purchase it. But that's the model that works for us and it's helped us grow, you know, 2, 3, 4-fold year over year for the past 7 years. Every single year we continue to grow. You know, our profits this year have grown 50% from the year before, and we still got about 3 months left to the year. Andrea, Eric, could you repeat what you said about how much you need to sell to make $5,000 in profit? You mentioned, you mentioned that.
Oh yeah, yeah. So $5,000 in gross profit. It's very simple. At a healthy 20% profit margin, which is most businesses that we help grow and build, and members of our community and e-sellers or I have a healthy profit margin of 20%. So with a 20% profit margin, that means you need to do $25,000 a month in sales revenue, and you figure your average order for wholesale is about $20. So 25,000 divided by $20 is about 1,250 orders a month that you need to sell. So now it doesn't seem so unattainable, right? And then if you divide that 1,250 by 30 days, it's 41.6 orders a day. So 42 orders a day is all you need to sell. 42 $20 orders a day is all you need to sell to make $5,000 in gross profit a month. Now, obviously, out of that gross profit, you're gonna have to take some expenses, but $25,000, there really shouldn't be many expenses other than some shipping and possibly some gas if you're doing some traveling, but your expenses should be low. You could be pumping $25,000 a month out of your living room.
Manuel asks, do you allow your students to observe daily operations in the warehouse? So actually in our module, the workspace optimization, we have interviews. Well, we have when we go to our product analytics and how we source goods, we have interviews with some of our best buyers. Yes. When it comes to the workspace optimization, we have interviews with our management. We were creating some videos for everyone here on workspace optimization, and we were prepping products, and we're like fumbling along here, and we were like, what are we doing? Like, why don't we have
do a time lapse?
Yeah, but why don't we have the people, our management, who've been with us 4 or 5 years, who know this part of the business better than us, handle that? So yeah, so we have interviews with them, and we go through the process of exactly our workflow. Diversant 555. How do you pay salary to your employees who do FBA prep? Salary per hour or by the number of items they pack?
No, we definitely do per hour. And then we offer them a quarterly incentive based on how much inventory they prep. So based on, similar to the story I posted the day after the one Andrea was just talking about on my Pro Tip Friday, which was actually yesterday, I talked about tracking FBA orders produced in your living room, in your storage unit, in your garage, wherever you're producing them, tracking daily values of FBA inventory produced. So you can get averages for quarters, you can get averages for years, and then you know more about your business, and you can start breaking that down. And let's say your average for last year per quarter was 100,000 orders produced every quarter. You want to set that at the bare minimum. Maybe you even want to make the bare minimum 105 because you want to grow more. And then if for every more units that they produce over that 105,000 orders that are required for them to even reach the bonus, everything they produce over that, they get an incentive. And then that incentive program is structured.
And it works. I mean, how many people have come to a warehouse and they're like, how come your employees, or the question is, how do you get them to work so hard? And it's like, they want to.
Yeah.
A, they're passionate. B, we care about them. And C, we incentivize.
And this is actually this calendar right here tracks our daily sales. So on August 10th,
our daily production.
Daily production, 9,200 units, 8,800 units, 8,400, 10,053, 9,200, 8,900, 6,500. So we're really pumping inventory into Amazon, and we track that shit daily like it's our job, because it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we start giving shit away, or? Oh, yeah. Tammy said her phone died. We forgive you, Tammy. It's okay. Moroccan boss lady said, how much do you guys charge to guide us? So the eSellers RI program is $3,000, which is a steal and a half. I think really a lot of people are fearful to invest in themselves. You know, and Sebastian and I, we've made a lot of investments into, we both own a few businesses, and we've made a lot of investments into those businesses, and we've never regretted an investment we made. We always gain some sort of experience. So don't be scared of the investment. We promise you, you will get it back tenfold, 100-fold if you're willing to put in the work.
100%. And there are some changes coming to the membership program. So I want everyone to be aware of it. Like the first round of our program being open was kind of like we wanted to fill it up and just provide it to everyone. But now what we've gotten it to, where we've scaled to the number of people that we have in there, we are beginning to restrict. Now, if you're passionate, there's certain questions, criteria that we ask, and if you meet those needs, we're there for you. But we just don't want to. We don't want people in the program that aren't determined. Like yes. That's it. Like we're looking for people that they might not even have any understanding of Amazon, but if they have the passion and the desire to learn, then that's what we're looking for. And so we've set up, a few phone calls, like these discovery calls, to really learn more about you, and just make sure that you're not wasting your time at the end of the day, and of course we're not wasting ours.
Yes. What do we got over there?
Do you think Amazon will eventually be saturated, that profit margins get to the lowest point? Look at Walmart versus Target versus Costco, including brands they are barely making good profits. Well, first of all, let me answer the first part of the question, which is I don't think Amazon will become oversaturated. Short term, what I see is there's a huge amount of room still. Long term, what I see is the decentralization. Just look at TV in the 1960s. You had 3 channels: ABC, NBC, CBS, and that's all people wanted, 3 channels. But as time goes on, technology advances, all of a sudden now we have thousands of channels, right? Hundreds of major channels, thousands of these other sub-channels you can have. And then, of course, you have all the channels online and everything else. And that's what's going to happen. Right now, it's kind of concentrated with Amazon, Walmart.com, primarily Amazon, Google, but that's going to decentralize and kind of expand, and there'll be a lot more room to grow in other channels as well. But as of right now, specifically on Amazon, I'm assuming you're talking short term, so next 5 years, no, impossible. It's just not going to happen.
All right, let's give some shit away, right? Let's do it. Let's give it away. So we'll start. What do you want to start with?
Well, how would you break it down? How does this thing work?
Oh, so I'm using a random comment generator. I've eliminated all duplicates, so I know everybody posted 3 times, so you all still get your 1 vote to win. And if you win, we're going to give you what?
$100.
$100. We'll start with $100, and we'll see where we go from there. So if you win, you get $100. And if you're not here, that's okay. You don't have to be in this live. So I'll just document your Instagram handle and I'll send you a DM afterwards, and then we'll settle it. I could either Cash App you or PayPal you. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to get you that money so you can enjoy.
Let's get them that money.
Yeah, let's get them that money. All right, so we're about to do it right now. This is the first one of the day. We got a few more after this. So I'm super excited about it. I love giving money away. I love giving really anything away. So should we show them the screen? We got to show them the screen, right?
Show them the screen.
Where's start? Oh, I got to do the settings.
Yeah, let's do the settings.
Exclude duplicates, yes. All right. So we're about to do this right here. Everybody can see. Can you all see? All right. So we're confirming it. This is everybody's in here. There's a total of 321 people. We're about to make this happen right now. This is for $100.
$100.
Refund sniper. Refund sniper.
Just got sniped himself a nice refund.
Yeah, congratulations to the refund sniper for sniping that refund up. I think he runs a refund service for Amazon sellers.
Awesome. Good.
Refund sniper sniping up that $100. Congratulations, refund sniper. We're excited for you. And don't go anywhere because we still got a few giveaways happening here.
Yes, I hope so. I hope that's not it. Let's keep it going. Who in here wants to win something?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
$100. When are we going to give it to them? We don't want to procrastinate.
As soon as they respond to my DM, I'll give it to them.
You hear that? You can go out tomorrow night on Amazon Lit.
Yeah, literally after this call, I'm gonna DM all these people, and whoever did it and gets it.
Nice.
Nice. My World Ecom said, with the prices spiking due to COVID, I'm just getting into wholesale. What is the rule of thumb time span to look at the rank and price? 1 year. You should do 1 year at a minimum. You should be looking at the price. And there's an actual setting in your Keepa chart where you can change the default to where you could look at a year. I think the default is 3 months, right?
Yeah.
So you could change it to a year. We have our default changed to a year because we want to look at the full year, especially with the COVID fluctuations. And now that the holiday season's coming up, I want to look at last year.
Yeah. Yeah. What do we got over here? Are we leaving this live saved?
Yes. This will be available for viewing in the future. It will probably post on Monday.
Do you think Amazon, already answered that. How do you filter in Seller Central to find out what products you sell are oversized? Filter to find what products you sell are oversized.
That's a good question. You might actually have to pull an ACE in detail report.
You'd have to pull a report.
Yeah. There's no like filter on the home page where your manage inventory, manage FBA inventory is that I'm aware of, where you could filter hazmat and oversized. But in your ACE in detail, there probably is based on dimensions.
Yeah. I think only there you'd be able to. Because let's see, if I go, only other place I'm thinking is maybe manage FBA shipments. You click on the bottom there where it gives you your storage volume. But I think you're right, Eric. It's only even that. Yeah. See, so you'd have to pull a fulfillment report.
Yeah, and really that's a good question.
That's a great question. I like that question.
That kind of brings me into how we track our oversized inventory. So what we do in our repricer, there's additional tabs where you can document specific information about the listing, and we put OS for oversized. So we can sort by all of our OS listings, and then we know instantly what all of our oversized products are. And right now, our average profit on oversized products is about $9. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Agreed.
Desmac said, how can I train a VA or employee to help me get more open accounts? It take me a lot of time. I work solo and I do over $1 million in sales. Same thing we said before. You definitely want to spend the time with them. Whether it's in a VA or an employee. For buying, we specifically like in-house employees. It's just much easier to train them in person. And then plus you really get the energy and the enthusiasm that you need out of a buyer, because it's a tedious job. You're literally sitting in front of a computer all day looking at spreadsheets. It's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody.
Yeah, but you know, so when it comes to it depends what you want this VA to do. If you just want the VA to find brands, suppliers, and then provide you with a list, that's going to be a lot easier than having this VA reach out to them. And I mean, if you even speak to any of our members in eSellers RI, they'll tell you the same. You want to make the calls. It's about relationships. Sending an email, it's just too cold. It doesn't work nowadays. That's oversaturated. Everyone's doing that. You need to be willing to make the phone call, multiple phone calls, continue to reach out and communicate with that brand or supplier that you want to open up a relationship with and open up a contact with.
Yeah. So we're going to do something a little different here. If someone could join this live, we'd love to have someone in this live. We're going to ask you a question. We need some help picking our next prize. We just need some help. So if someone could join this live, and if not, then we'll see. That's a question.
How much mentorship is involved with it? How much mentorship is involved with eSellers RI?
So you get a direct access to us for essentially the rest of your life through our private Facebook group.
Well, the rest of our lives.
Well, the rest of,
one of somebody, whoever dies first.
Yeah, to our private Facebook group where you can ask us any questions. And for the first 12 weeks, you get weekly mentoring calls where we all get together in the group and we discuss any problems, issues you may be having, share stories and growth, and talk about opportunity. It's really, truly an amazing setting. And I'm sure there's some people in here. I saw Tammy just put that she's in their course, and these guys are amazing. She highly recommends it.
Thank you, Tammy.
So yeah, and really there's nobody who would say any different who's inside the course, because we allot the time to ensure you're successful. We're already successful, and we're continuing to become more successful. Our goal is to make you successful, and that's why we created eSellers RI.
Yeah.
So you get 12 weeks plus lifetime access to the Facebook group.
Which is lifetime access to us. We're in there. I mean, just last night I was here till midnight and, put together a little appeal. So for sellers who have fourth quarter, IP complaints and violations are a little bit more aggressive than the rest of the year. So, Eric kind of brought up to me, maybe it's something we should provide our community with. And so that's what we did. We put something together and provided it to our eSellers I community. So if they do have issues, they have a nice template of what to provide to Amazon. And then, of course, on our weekly calls, we covered that, I think, multiple times, and any other issues that come up. That's what we're here to do.
Absolutely.
Your success is ours, because the more successful you are, the more people you'll tell about eSellers RI, and it's just kind of rinse, wash, and repeat.
Yeah.
You're building our brand name.
Ahmed said hello from Egypt.
What's up, Ahmed?
Marco. Oh, someone wanted to join here. Let's see who it is. Oh, we got the casual flipper. Let's get the casual flipper in here.
Casually flipping.
We did a great interview the other day, me and him. He had some phenomenal questions. Shout out to, I forgot his name, Rich, baby. Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Chilling, man. How are you?
Good, buddy.
Nice, man. I was just saying how we had such a great interview the other day. I appreciate that, my friend.
That was amazing, and I love that clip you posted.
Yeah, we got a few of them. I'm gonna wait for the rest of them until you release it on your end.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
So hey, we need assistance here. We got something going on. If you could give us any number between 1 and 100, whatever number you want, whatever your favorite number is, you hit it with us.
There it is.
What is it? 19?
16.
Oh, 16. 16. So we're going to give away $16 right now?
$16 giveaway.
$16 giveaway. All right, we're doing the 16.
It's better than number 1.
At least you didn't choose number 1.
Yeah, this is true. At least you didn't choose number 1. What do you got going on this Saturday?
I'm just out here having a beer and a fire, and I seen you guys were live, so I figured I'd pop in real quick.
Nice,
man.
Nice.
Yeah, we appreciate you joining us, man. We appreciate you, and we look forward to that when you drop that podcast. We're excited for it.
Will do. I got to dip.
All right, man.
Hey,
I'll
man,
talk
take
to
it
you.
easy.
These guys. Be well.
I'll see you. All right, so we're about to give away $16 right now from the casual flipper to you. So let's see who's getting 16 bucks. Let's see who's getting it. They're searching for comments right now. They're pulling it up. It's getting ready. The comments are coming in. This is the big one.
The big 16.
The big 16.
The sweet 16.
It's loading the comments, as you can see here. Let's see what we got. 16, yeah. Me, and me. I want 16. All right, Best Primal wants 16.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's just change these settings. We'll exclude duplicates, confirm, and we'll go. Who's winning 16 bucks right now?
3,
2, 1.
Jasmine
Guy 95 with the $16 win.
Big 16.
Big 16. Big 16. You might as well take that to the roulette table and play number 16.
There you go. Play 16 on 16.
What would that be? That'd be a nice little come up.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there with you.
Jasmine Guy 95.
Best Primal says, I don't want to make $100,000 a year with wholesale. Is it okay if I'm comfortable making $2,000 a month? Best Primal, it's really about what you're comfortable with. Not sure why you wouldn't want to make it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's about what number you want to hit.
Yeah.
And $2,000, it would very simple to make $2,000 a month. Once you understand and you have the foundation, because it's not just simple. It's not a problem you just throw money at. It's something that you have to learn. And once you learn it and understand it, then the money starts coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really up to you. It's up to you how much, A, you want to work, and B, how much money you want to make. The less you want to work, the less money you'll make. It's like everything in life. So it's up to you.
Mo asks, are we hosting any meetup events?
As soon as COVID's over, you know?
So give us like 3 years.
Yeah, give us 3 years, and we'll be hosting something. You know, I'm not trying to catch the Roni.
Yeah, it's not going away yet.
Tammy says, modules are amazing, best mentors, appreciate it. Is a warehouse required to grow large numbers? It is not. It is not, but it's helpful. In the beginning, you did what? What'd you do out of that basement?
Oh, I forget. It was first 6 months. We did a good amount. I'd say probably like 400,000.
Yeah. So it depends what large numbers are to you, right? When we were first starting, 400,000 was large numbers. Now, for us, 400,000 isn't large numbers. In order for us to scale, we had to move in to a warehouse. And the warehouse wasn't always this big. It started small. Then we moved to a bigger one, then a bigger one. Then we knocked some more walls down, bigger. And now we're here. So it definitely will help you scale your business.
Mm-hmm. It depends what model you have. Maybe you want to do 3PL instead. Maybe you want to have it shipped directly from the supplier. You know, maybe you're just going to stick to private label and have those products come right from the manufacturer to Amazon. So it really depends. We have a hybrid model, which means that we have multiple private label brands, and then we also do wholesale. So for us, what's optimal and the least expensive and most efficient as far as the labor aspect of it goes, it's right here in our own warehouse. It's going to cost us significantly less than any 3PL.
We got 2 questions here. First one is, how much is the course? The course is $29.97, $2,997. Mm-hmm. And then another question from somebody else, from Nicole Montoya. She said, how long is the course? Oh, and Nicole, I did see your message right before we went on this live. Sebastian will be responding to you by the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So I don't want you to think we're ignoring you. We did see it. We were just having lunch together, and then we started this live, but we will respond to you shortly. The course is over 90 hours long, and that's not including the weekly coaching calls and the private Facebook group where people are communicating all day. We're answering questions, other experienced sellers are answering questions, inexperienced sellers are asking questions, experienced sellers are asking questions. There's really just so much information that's provided. It's a game changer.
Well, even when we were first building this out, we didn't want it to be like a time span, because it's not like hey, I want to, Eric and I, we've had multiple businesses, and we were never like, okay, how many hours are we going to spend building this business before we're done? It's just, it doesn't end because you want to continue to grow. Human nature is to want more, and that's okay because you want more from yourself. You want to continue to improve. And that's what eSellers RI is about. It's a continuation from where you left off to continue to improve.
Yeah, and we're just filming more content today for it. So it's every time something new needs to be updated, we update it.
Yeah.
What do you think of online arbitrage? I don't really, we don't really sell away, so can't really speak on it. But if it's making you money, then it's working.
Yeah, there's an opportunity there. You know, it's smaller, much smaller. It can't be scaled to the same point that private label or wholesale can, but there is opportunity to make a little bit of money there.
Yeah. The casual flipper said, how much mentorship is involved? Because I think 3K is worth it. Just to have you two in my circle of influence. And a lot of people sign up just for that, just for access to us. And as far as mentoring, you know, you get the 12 weeks. And after the 12 weeks is over, we even give you an option to renew it for another, whatever's at 52 minus 12, which is what, 40? Yeah. For another about 40 weeks.
It's 40 weeks. It's
another year. So it's just like, it's really, and a lot of people join that for us because we have a ton of information, a ton of knowledge. We didn't wake up one day and become professional Amazon sellers. This has been a 7-year process.
Yeah, and it continues. And you know, and more than the time, it's the amount of effort that we put into it. I mean, when Eric says 7 years, you know, you have to understand we're putting 80 plus. There were times we were putting in 100 plus hours. It was insanity. Like here to 1, 2 in the morning, back here at 7 a.m. But that's because we really wanted to learn it, grow it, and just embody what we were about, which was growing a large, booming Amazon business. And now we've been fortunate enough, and we've put enough hard labor in where a lot of this processes here are automated, meaning that we've now pushed it on to other members of our team. We've trained them correctly. And, you know, we're a top 50 Amazon seller as far as, you know, overall sales and feedback go. And we're going to continue to grow. You know, we continue to grow and expand.
Yes. Dimalo Boss Bass said, what is the decent amount of capital for this business model? To start, between $2,000 and $5,000 could get you started with placing a wholesale order or two. And obviously the more, the better. Always, if you have more, it's better. And we've had sellers who started with less. So you can start with a couple $100 if you want to start with retail arbitrage. But for this specific business model, we recommend $2,000 to $5,000, healthy amount to start with.
There's no investment like it out there. I mean, even any long-term investments that you look at, what's providing you a 20% profit margin, MOM, month over month. You know, usually that's year over year is absolutely phenomenal. But when you can get it to month over month, you know, there's nothing that compares. But it takes hard work, effort, determination, and passion. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will definitely happen if you're determined and you learn it.
Yeah, Dulce Vita said, work with guys who show you their warehouses versus their mansions and cars.
Told you we shouldn't do it. Good thing we didn't do it in the Lambo.
Nicole wants to win a mentoring session with us.
That's a good one. Maybe we should do that next time. Do a mentor session.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool one. It's a good idea. Maybe we'll do that for the next giveaway.
Yeah. Make the call.
I want to join. Best Primal says, I want to join your course, but I can't afford the full payment. If I join, will I sell enough by month 2 to pay off the course? Well, listen, Best Primal, we would love you to join, but for us I've never even met you. So for me to say you're going to be determined enough to work on it every day and to put in the effort to make that happen, I don't know. I don't know you. If I knew you, I could tell you, but I've never met you. I don't know the way you work, the way you operate. And that's nothing against you. No,
it's an action-based program. So if you're not taking action, then you won't meet that metric. And then you'll come back and be like, well, you told me. And it's like, well, you didn't put in the action, so it's your fault. You know, so it's like it would be tough for us to say that. But I think he had a follow-up question. If I put in 15 hours
to learn, implement, and take action, and have an insane work ethic, will I be successful? Not with 15 hours, no. No. Well, if you could find me an investment that really makes you substantial amount of money, like 15, 20% month over month, that you could put 15 hours in, let me know. Yeah. Because that won't happen. No, you need to put substantial amount of time in, not 15 hours. 15 hours a day. That's he put an asterisk with 15 hours a day.
15 hours a day.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Now that $3,000 back in 2 months is, of course, will happen if you're putting in 15-hour days.
Yeah, if you're putting in
100%.
That's a big difference. I thought that was just total sum of 15 hours.
Yeah, hell yeah, 15 hours a day. That's like what Sebastian and I work over here most days.
What are the hardest account suspensions you've dealt with? Some of the harder ones are, actually, I've helped somebody even with that. Review manipulation, feedback manipulation, we got them reinstated. The trickier ones are the duplicate accounts, because it's hard to get them reinstated, but it's not impossible. It's just really going through the process and providing enough documentation and understanding to seller performance for why you had duplicate accounts. But even that can be retracted and fixed.
Yeah. How do you know the quantity to start? So there's Chrome extensions that will tell you what the estimated monthly sales are, and then you analyze the competitive sellers, take the competitive sellers, divide them by the monthly sales. So let's say it's 100 units, and there's 3 other competitive sellers making you number 4, then you can expect to sell about 25 orders a month on that listing. And it may seem complicated when you're hearing it. You may have to go back and rewatch this and listen to what I said. But once you get the hang of it, it's just like you don't even need the sales estimator or calculator to figure it out. You're just doing math in your head after a while.
So I think it's time to do one more giveaway and and finish this up.
All right, let's hit them with 2.
Let's do a double giveaway and end it with a banger.
End it with a banger.
The double
End it
giveaway.
with a banger. All right, so we'll do the first one. What do you want to do? $50?
Well, what's the second one going to be then? That's the question.
I don't know.
I want the larger number I want to finish it on an upward momentum. So I don't want to go 50 and then go down.
Best Primal wants $69. $699.
Yeah. We could do 699 funfair coins. I think I got those. Anyone looking for some altcoins?
All right, so $50. Here it goes. Let's just change this. Exclude duplicates. Who's going to get it? Let's see who's getting the $50. So far, we got Refund Swiper with 100. We got Jasmine Guy 95 with 16. And now we got
Best Primal wants it, man.
Who's winning the $50?
Let's see.
Braxton McCart, 16. Congratulations, my friend. We will send you a DM. You just won $50 on us. We will send it to you as soon as we talk. Where'd you go, bro?
I don't know. You took me out. It's okay. I still got my YouTube.
Woo! That's probably feeling this. So what do we got? We got Braxton.
We got Braxton with 50, Jasmine with 16, and Refund Sniper with 100.
What did he say? He said do two of 50 each.
That was Andrea. Do the 2 for 50. Let's go, baby. Money, money, money.
All right, so it looks like we're doing another 50 jammer.
We got to get Best Primal on the live.
Alex said, Eric, I haven't forgot about that drink on you guys when I quit my job. The deal still stands. When you quit your job, let us know. Worth every penny. These guys are so underrated. Finding suppliers is one of the most difficult part of my business. Do you touch on that issue? 100%. There's literally hours worth of content covered on finding suppliers. That's one of our main focus. What do you look for in a vendor? How many weeks are the calls for? The calls are for 12 weeks, and what to look for in a vendor is all covered in the program. When you guys first started, how did y'all manage working a full-time job in your business? I think you quit your full-time job immediately, right?
Shortly after starting, yeah, I went all in. I said, listen, if this doesn't work out, I can always get another job. But I was tired of working paycheck to paycheck. I had actually $2,000 saved up. After a few weeks of doing it, I was able to borrow $2,000 from family member. And then watch the scale. And then shortly after, Humble Ted joined, and then Eric joined, and the rest is history. But I say, if you're going in, listen, it depends on your situation. My situation allowed me to put both feet in. It was definitely high risk, high reward. But I was willing to take that risk, and it put my back to the wall. So I was fully determined. Like, there was no other option but to study the shit out of Amazon and my competition and learn how to be successful.
Yeah. Moroccan Boss Lady said, what's the best way to ship pallets? LTL. That is 100% correct.
Yeah.
How do you deal with IP complaints? That's covered in the program. It would take hours to go over it here. 29. Oh, he said when we do a giveaway, this guy said $29.97.
We did that. You missed that one.
That.
We did that. We gave away 2 courses, 2 brand workshops. We went all out.
Show me the money. All right, here it goes. Last one, and then we'll break it out of here.
Best Primal. If you invest in the course, there is nothing else like that. There's no. If you find me another Amazon seller who's providing the material, if you find me another Amazon seller who's growing at the rate that we are, who has the business and scaled it to the rate that we have, and are providing this type of information to everyone out there, I'll give you the course for free. Just send it to me. Hey, we'll go live. We'll talk about it. If you can find me one person at our level that's doing this, you won't. So no, yes, you'll be in very good hands.
Yeah,
very good hands. We know the ins and outs. But let's finish this up.
Another $50 giveaway.
$50. Let's do this.
All right, so here it goes. This is the last and final giveaway for the day. We've given away over $200. I got to change the setting. And listen, we'd love to have you in the program. Thank you for joining us, spending your Saturday afternoon with us. We appreciate each and every one of you. We hope you have a phenomenal rest of your week, and stay grateful.
And stay lit.
We'll see you.